On to our last act of the night. Well, actually, before our headline act. So I want you guys to go absolutely crazy. It's been such a great night so far, yeah? So let's go absolutely buck mad and go crazy for our next act. It's none other than Martin Hutchinson!
Good evening, everyone. I have a very important announcement to make. On the 1st of March, in 15 days' time, I will be 70 years of age! Now, everyone in the room who's 70 or over, I want you to cheer. Hooray! Oh, that's just me then, isn't it? Anyway, should you think I'm sort of maybe looked a little bit younger than 70, I have a confession to make. Had an examination with the doctor recently, mineralized water, and it turns out I'm about 85 on the inside. The thing is though, I've looked this age for the last 40 years. In my early 30s I had the gingery beard and the wide centre parting. And so my age has just slowly caught up with my appearance. It wasn't easy being 35 and looking 65, but I'm getting the benefit now. I have to say I've become a little bit concerned reaching the big 70. Not a religious man, but I know somewhere in the Bible it says something about 70 is about what you should reasonably expect before the end. But I'm not really that worried, because I happen to know the secret of long life, and I'm prepared to share it with you this evening. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. The secret of long life is to keep breathing, no matter what happens. Keep breathing. In, out, in, out. It's been statistically proven there's a direct link between breathing and staying alive. Got that advice for free. Also, I'm not worried because I actually have a plan. I plan to live forever. So far, so good. I've noticed though, getting older, more and more things annoy me. It really make me grumpy. I could never have dreamed that one day I'd become a grumpy old man, and here I am, killing it, and I've got the shirt. Play darts as well. So, yeah, one of the things that really annoys me is perfectly good words being replaced by new words. Like a few years ago, Gary Lineker started saying get-go, and I thought, what's a tiny little lizard got to do with sport? But this thing get-go has taken over the world. I reckon it started with an American commentator with a limited vocabulary who forgot the word start, and he was saying, here we are at the beginning of this match here, and it's going to get underway. Oh, what's the word? Get go. But it's taken over the world. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. I hate it. And the word outstanding, a lovely word. Outstanding, smooth, soft, flowing. And it sounds so much better. That was an outstanding performance. Sounds so much better than that was a stand-out performance. So I really hate that. Something else that really annoys me, it's annoyed me for a long, long time, chewing gum stuck on the pavement. That's really annoying. I have to say though, it's just given me inspiration for a new environmentally friendly business opportunity. I'm planning on pitching it with the Dragon's Den team, and it's recycling used chewing gum. I just need a bit of help to get it off the ground. I'm hoping to get the backing of one of the dragons right from the get-go. Also, as I get older, I'm finding more and more misunderstandings. I met a friend in the street there and said, do you fancy a cup of coffee? And she said, how about 11 tomorrow? And I said, no, one's more than enough for me. I'm doing an afternoon nap without 11. Attractive woman came to my door And she said, would you like super sex? And I said, well, I'll have to choose. I'll have a suit, please. I'm having trouble relating to younger people. Is there any gamers in the room? Any gamers? A few. So, in a social situation, I'm with some gamers and having difficulty keeping up with the conversations, particularly when they're using the acronyms. But then someone twigged with me when one of them said, in a whole day session of D&D, and I thought, drunk and disorderly for a whole day? That's what I call a party. Then they started talking about car parks, and I thought, SCP car parks, I know about that, but no, it turns out it's non-playing characters or something. Then they started on about Russian assault rifles, AK-40, no, but it was AFK, away from keyboard, or some nonsense like that. Anyway, I had a worrying conversation with grandson recently. He said to me, Granddad, he says, would you make a noise like a frog? And I said, why do you want me to make a noise like a frog? He says, I heard Mum telling one of her friends that when you croak, we're all going to Disney World. In my 70 years, I have a few achievements I'm quite proud of. 1983 Irish windsurfing champion. It's not funny, but I like to boast any opportunity I get. More recent achievement, and you'll be impressed by this, I got an A star in my biology project. I made a flexible biconcave disc representing a red blood cell. A star. Well, it wasn't really my project, it was my grandson's, but he was struggling with it. I said, well, I'll take it over on condition that you do not help me, and I take all the credit. So A star, yay! And finally, to sort of be a bit more hip, I thought I'd get a tattoo. So I got these Chinese symbols on my arm, and what inspired me was I noticed someone with Chinese symbols on their arm, and I asked them, it looks cool, and what's it mean? And they said, oh, it means peace to the world and love everywhere. And I thought, that's pretty cool. So it reminded me of a mate of mine and his favourite saying in Chinese, which I got tattooed on my arm. It says, chicken fried rice and curry sauce. Thank you very much.